Welcome back to the GSN and the Cards franchise. Special episode this time. It is playoff season in MLB The Show 22. First up, well, it's the wild card round. Let's start there. First up, we're going to tackle the National League, a ballpark that is super familiar to me, Petco Park, as they host the Atlanta Braves. Indiana wild card game. The winner gets to take on us, the St. Louis Cardinals. So, without further ado, let's look at the tail of the tape. Nice little graphic here, a National League wildcard game here in San Diego, California. You know the ball doesn't carry here, so early lead definitely helps you out. It's hard to hit the ball out in this ballpark. You can see the tail of the tape. San Diego, handful more wins, infinitely less seasons. Obviously no titles, so they're chasing that. No Tatis, though. Do want to mention that, because Tatis is injured, torn hamstring. Clevenger gets the call for this one, just a little over 4, and it show. You see one of those little bloop hits, one that pains people so much online, turns into runners on the corners instead of that second out, and usually they say something bad is followed by something worse. Matt Olson cranking one out to right field. Kyle Schwarber light. 3-run home run. Maybe not that far, but still. 3-run home run. 3-run lead for the Braves, handing it over to Max Fried. 14-12 on the year, just over 200 innings pitched. 3.59 ERA. Runs into a little trouble. Luke Voigt up. 2-2 count. He's going to hit one out, but it's not going to go far. Out in the right field, right center. Catch is made. Padres able to get a guy on, not able to get him in. So after one, it is 3-0 Atlanta. And you got to know, Fried with a lead is pretty dangerous. To see the towels waving in the second inning. Also getting multiple runners on. But again, coming up empty-handed, so 3 runners left on base after 2. The Braves still up 3-0. Padres with no hits. Fast forward to the third. Clevenger struggling. Runner on third. A double followed up by a ground out. Acuna's going to hit one out to deep center. That's going to be deep enough to score a runner. So 4-0 early for Atlanta. Just adding a little here, a little there. Bottom of the third, though. Fried running into trouble. Jock Peterson, doesn't hit lefties well. You almost did on that one. Just shy of the warning track. Again, another inning. So 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. 6 runners left on base through 3 innings. No runs. To the 5th. Unlike San Diego, the Braves didn't get those guys in. So runners on the corners, able to get them in. 5-0. Fried, though, would have a little hiccup here in the bottom of the 5th. San Diego, knowing it needs to get something going here to get back in this game. Machado, shocker, off the Western Supply building. 2-run home run, 381 feet, 5-2 game. Acuna, though, on the top of the 7th, still a 3-run game. Another sac fly, as he's going to hit one to left. That's going to score a run, so 6-2. On to the bottom of the 7th, Luke Voigt singles up the middle. Runners on first and second. You'll get 1 run in, so you get 1 run back. 6-3, 3-run game. 2 runners on, still some life for the Padres. Peterson, off of O'Day. Backwards K, take strike 3, looking again. Runners left on for the Padres, doing themselves in. We all know that familiar pitching motion. 6 hits apiece, but it's how they come and when they come. The Padres still trail by 3, and we're going to jump up to the 9th inning. Tyler Matzik coming in to try to close and get the Braves on a flight to St. Louis. First up, Trent Grisham. He's going to hit one deep to left, but not deep enough. That's going to be caught. Out number 1. Up next, Manny Machado. Oof. Blows it by him for out number 2. I'll take a look at the replay here. I'm going to look at the pitch sequence. The replay, Machado just overpowered on that one. Either looking off speed or just unprepared for the fastball. Luke Voit down to their last strike. Ooh. Western Supply. Hello. 6-4. The Padres cutting it to 2. Will Myers 3-0 count. Looking to keep it alive. He does. So the Padres. Jeez, jumping ahead here. Try to keep things alive, but the K, and even though they put up a good fight, they take the loss. Tatis could have been super helpful here, especially with how many runners they had on base and his talent at the plate. That said, the Braves will get the win. They hold on, and they will advance to face the St. Louis Cardinals. On the other side, the Rays are headed to the Trop. 2 young teams, 2 teams that I believe fans would really be rooting for to win here. The Rays, the Mariners. One team hasn't even played in a World Series. One team is a severe underdog because of their payroll in terms of winning a World Series. But here we are, both doing battle. The winner will travel to Anaheim to face Ohtani Trout in the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. But first things first, someone's got to win this game. One of the rare times that you'll see the Trop sold out. But hey, it's playoff baseball. This is what you should be expecting, right? I'm pretty sure you got some Mariner fans that flew cross country. Hey, Tampa's not a bad place to be in October. Tail of the tape, you see, just separated by 2 wins. Seasons, definitely more. Crazy, the Rays have made the postseason more than the Mariners, even though they haven't been in as much. Made more of an indictment than anything. Tyler gonna catch the ball for this one, and he did a great job. Let me tell you. Last now, 1, 2, 3. At the end of the top of the first, or the middle of the first, zeros across the board. And obviously, if the Rays haven't batted, they're coming up. They also would have their hands full. Off-season acquisition Robbie Ray on the bump, 3.13 ERA, and he'll show you why. Meadows taking a call, 3rd strike, backwards K, his 2nd K of the inning. Take another look at it. 1, 2, 3. All zeros. Going to the bottom of the 2nd. Nelson Cruz, sit down. Another guy striking out. The 4th strikeout for Robbie Ray already to this point. So when you're talking about guys dealing, there you go. A lot of knuckle curves here. Sneaks in a fastball. Right back to the knuckle curve. It seemed that they had a hard time looking for that pitch. Glasnow also equal to the task. Getting the strikeout in the 3rd. 1, 2, 3. Midway through the 3rd, no one has even reached base, let alone a hit. Bottom of the 4th, that'll change. Robbie Ray beaning the batter. Brandon Lau is going to get a single. Don't know if we really want to call that an infield single, but a single nonetheless. That's going to be the first hit of the game. Also leads to the first run of the game. 1-0 Tampa. Top of the 5th, the Mariners will not fold. They will fight. Mitch Haniger. A double to lead off the inning. Seattle's first hit of the game. Couldn't ask for that coming out of Beltran. Sorry, that wasn't Haniger. That's Haniger there. So you're jumping ahead again. Haniger, RBI single. Look at me trying to give him too much credit. But Haniger's hit does tie the game. We'll jump to the 6th. Tommy Pham against Robbie Ray, pitch number 69. And it would be nice, just not for Seattle, Tampa. Tommy Pham, ex-Cardinal, ex-Padre, coming up with a solo shot to left. Obviously, the first of the postseason. He didn't have a ton in the regular season, but when you get to this time of the year, doesn't matter who, just matters that you can. Tommy Pham coming up with a big hit to give the Rays a 2-1 lead. Haniger up again, top of the 7th. Off of Whistler, you'd be hoping as a Mariner fan, hey, you drove in a run earlier, can you do it again? Not this time. So they leave a runner on, 2 hits apiece for each team. Not a lot of offense here. A 2-1 game. We're going to jump ahead to the 9th inning. Nick Anderson coming in to try to close the game and get the Rays on to the next round. First up, J.P. Crawford. And he's going to double down the line. So already a runner in scoring position for Seattle. All they've got to do is get him in. Up next, Jesse Winker. Hits one out to left, but unfortunately will not be deep enough, so the runner will stay at second. Also hard to advance to third on a hit to left field. Eugenio Suarez up next. He K's. So tough one there. Down to their last out, down to their last strike. Kyle Lewis also K's. So back-to-back K's for Anderson. He's able to keep the runner stranded at second. And Tampa, your AL wildcard winners. So the home team wins in the American League. The road team wins in the National League. Not as exciting offensively in this game, but a win's a win. 6 hits total, look at that. Tyler with 11 Ks, Robbie Ray with 9, 20 between the starters. And here's your playoff bracket. Tampa will travel to face the Angels. Chicago traveling to face Boston. The Mets will travel to face the Dodgers, and the Braves travel to face St. Louis. Postseason baseball. So you know what's coming next. The NLDS Game 1, St. Louis against Atlanta. See you next episode.